In a bid to enhance small and medium enterprise financing company for development, the Dutch Entrepreneur Development Bank has extended a $20 million, 74 billion shillings senior unsecured facility to I&M Bank Uganda Limited. The facility includes an initial $10 million senior debt commitment, representing the first tranche of a total $20 million facility expected to support SMEs across a wide range of sectors. According to Robin Bairstow, CEO of I&M Bank Uganda Limited, the bank will continue supporting SMEs through agriculture, women and youth-led tailored solutions that have driven businesses and economic growth. He said the bank had over the last 2 years deliberately strengthened the balance sheet, emphasized capital position and invested significantly in modern technology platforms to ensure it serves SMEs sustainably.
It's not in a number of SMEs in particular, but we have a parcel of funding that is available. Wrapped in this parcel of funding is also some technical assistance which is provided, which we can then use to educate customers, educate ourselves, develop more efficient ways of assessing credit, and that's the area where we have dedicated that additional technical assistance that comes with the fund. From a size of loan point of view, we're looking at loan sizes on average under $100,000 or 3.7 billion. Is that the correct conversion? Sorry? 370 million Ugandan shillings. So that's the sweet spot in terms of the funding. We have got in terms of our selection criteria, we have a list of selection criteria that we use, and we also have our risk acceptance criteria that we'll look at. And yes, the focus is on certain sectors, and then within that, as you say, from a affirmative action point of view, we are looking at women in business and women-led companies, and we have a package in place which gives them concessionary funding, account opening specifically because sometimes it's not equality that we're looking for, but it's equity. And it provides equity for women in business. So that's in that area. And then we have also got, we focused on youth in business as well.
Investment Officer at Financing Company for Development, the partnership underscores Financing Company for Development's commitment to working with strong regional banks to design practical, market-driven solutions that respond to the real financing and growth needs of SMEs.
FMO is the development finance institution of the Netherlands. So we enable entrepreneurs to create inclusive and sustainable prosperity. And for us, those entrepreneurs often are small and medium-sized enterprises. They are generally the generator of most jobs and ultimately economic growth. So for us, it's really important to support those entrepreneurs, and to be able to do that on the ground, we need strong financial institutions that can actually provide that service to the entrepreneurs locally. So in this partnership, we partner with a long-standing partner who we know has very strong expertise in serving small entrepreneurs, micro, small, medium-sized enterprises. So we provide them on the one hand with financing, which they can use to on lend to the local entrepreneurs. And on the other hand, what we tend to do is also provide them with knowledge and network, trying to help them also become a better institution, which enables them to be a better provider of financing to the entrepreneurs.
Financing Company for Development's financing is directly exclusively to I&M Bank's small and medium-sized enterprise segment, with a focus on facilities for the unbanked, including women-owned businesses and agriculture enterprises. The East African region accounts for intra-regional trade levels of nearly 40%, making cross-border efficiency critical for business competitiveness. This means that affording financing enables SMEs to transact seamlessly across the region.
So our strategy is very much aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals, and one of them in particular is about reducing inequalities. So in the area of reducing inequalities, we see that it's generally hard for micro, small, medium-sized enterprises to get access to financing, but that it's even harder for female-led businesses or youth-led businesses to get access to financing. So in our strategy, we said we want to particularly focus also on those segments and how can we make sure that they get access to finance. And we've identified several ways to help doing that. And one of them is to build the capacity of the financial institution to be able to serve those segments better. So that can be by training, by developing leadership, for instance, or by developing the technology platforms. It can also be by sharing in the risk. So typically there tends to be a perception that female-led businesses provide a higher risk profile. What we've seen from our work with banks all across the world that is actually not the case. So what we then tend to do is work with the guarantee program, which is supported by the Dutch government and the European Union, to allow banks to experiment and to build up their own track record in serving female enterprises or female-led enterprises and youth-led enterprises, and to experience themselves the credit quality of those entrepreneurs. And what then tends to be the outcome is that they are better risk, and at the same time they're also sort of a gateway for cross-selling more products. So they're also offering a great commercial opportunity.
The financing landscape for SMEs in Uganda is fraught with challenges that hinder their growth and sustainability, ranging from inadequate collateral to poor credit history and high interest rates charged by banks. New Vision TV. Stream smart, stream New Vision.